Hello folks, Richard Johnson and welcome to World of Tanks, and I am here on Province with a premium Type 97 T-Key or TK, Japanese premium gift tank that everyone got when World of Tanks or Wargaming was celebrating. Was it some like milestone or birthday or something like that? And I have kitted it with optics, ventilations, and yeah, the repair kits and so on. Let's see if we can do some good in it. I've only played one match with it before this one, so let's see what we can do. See if we can spot anyone when binoculars turns on. There, down there we have something. It has some very good penetration and damage, this gun. Yep, I would say I'm probably spotted. That was it. T82s, BT2s, T18, everything was on me. Uh, that went fast. So yeah, gonna go for a second spin. Well, we can take the stats first. Uh, as I said, premium Japanese rank 2 light tank, and let's see if we have any rank 2. Rank 3 is the lowest I have. Well, let's compare it to some of the other nations. It doesn't come up here on the board, so let's see if we can somehow vehicle details. Will it? Yep, it works like that. All right. Let's see, Russian tier rank 2 light tank T26. I would say it's more like a BT. The T60. I would like to compare it with T60. And Americans, they only have the T2 light. Let's compare it with that one. Let's go with this 3 and let's see. Alright, the hit points, the Japanese have 10 hit points more and weighs around 2 tons, 1.5, 2 tons less than the other ones. Alright, at least the Americans and the Russian tanks. But it has very low engine power, horsepower, if you're comparing with Americans, which have 265. The gift or the premium rank 2 light tank there. Speed limit is 42, which is quite low for a rank 2 light tank comparing to the others. Traverse speed is decent, but as still compared to the others, it is not that good. And I think these are stock values of the T60, so even stock T60 is better than the TK or TK. Armor is crap. The Japanese premium tank has nearly no armor, but at least it has better rear hull armor than the T2 light tank. The T60 it has an incredible 35mm front armor plus that major slope, which makes it extremely hard to penetrate it from the front if you're aiming to the hull there. The Americans have 16, 17, and the TK has 12, 10 armor millimeters. Standard shell damage is, as I said, very good on the TK, but the rate of fire is extremely low. Sure, it has that very good gun, the penetration is superior and the damage is extremely high and good also, but it lacks that rate of fire. So you can't stand around a corner or so on, or a rock and fire for too long, since you have to fire, then wait, reload, aim, and so on. Fire, wait, reload, aim, and all that. But with these other tanks, you can just fire, continuously fire at them all the time, nearly. But Actually, sometimes you only need like one shot. Let's say the enemy tank has 35 to 40 hit points left, and you only need to take one shot when these tanks need to take 4. Let's say 4 to 5. Well, that's if they do maximum amount of damage. So let's say 5 to 8 hits to do enough amount of damage. So sometimes it's a very good one hit or one punch. I got sharpshooter. As I said, turret traverse speed is it's average. The Americans are better, the Russians are slower, but it's decent. It's in the middle somewhere. View range is very good. It's a whole 300 meters. The Russians are 280, the Americans is 260. Combine that with binoculars and you get a lot more. Signal range is very good also. It's one of the highest, and it has a crew of 2. And Americans has a crew of 3. 37mm gun there, and 12.7mm gun on the Russian, and that was a 20mm Hispano. That's a machine gun or cannon. Let's see here now. Let's take it out for one more spin. See if we will do some better than this one. Ooh, Swedish player on enemy team. And we have a Sven. I don't know, he's Swedish also on our team, the FTAC. Kellogg's. Cornflakes, perhaps? No, don't know. Come on, load faster. Load faster. Don't know why it's so slow now. I have no idea why it's so slow now. It doesn't. It's not. It's not that slow on loading. Might be due to I'm recording in the same time, but no, that shouldn't affect it so much. Well, stopping the record. See you on the battlefield. Or not. And I got rammed by T-18. Awesome. Can you stop? Thank you. More on. Alright, so let's head up for the hill. We are in the bottom of the list, but it's a Mag 2 battle anyhow, so it doesn't matter. Gotta watch out for those T-18s. Derp guns. Kiwi-kungen och Krabban 66. Yep, I was going to say I wonder if they're going up to the hill, and yes they are. So you can take them out. Dirty Swedes. No one's taking the low road. T-18 breaking through in the middle here. He's done. There's no one caring about the low roads. A Chinese or Japanese Chini. Got my driver. That does not inflict my rate of fire also. Ah, oh, come on. Alright, that was a well-aimed shot. I don't know, I gotta check that on a wiki. That was a very good gun depression there. Gotta check that up. So let's see, Wikipedia. Since it looks like he was in an incline, but the gun was pointing downwards, so I don't know. Can check it out. See, I don't know if they even have updated it on the like Wikipedia page. Let's see, Japan. Light tanks, medium tanks. No, they have not. Alright, so that will be hard to figure out if it has a good or bad gun depression at all. If you go to the premium page, yep, there it is. You have to go to the premium tanks page to see it. Alright, let's see. Armament, elevation arc, minus 15 degrees plus 20, so minus 15. I wanted to compare that to which tanks have a good gun depression. I can't remember. Is it the Americans? Sometimes everything just stands still. I think it is the Americans. It's not the Chinese. It's not the French. Russian, perhaps. Germans, kind of. Let's compare it with the Dicmax, which is incredibly good gun depression. Alright, the Dicmax has minus 15, so that's the same as the TK, which means, in other words, it is really good. Our brave little soldiers here is rushing the field. The enemies only have one tank left, the T-18, giving fire upon him, so I guess he's over there somewhere. Yep, there it is, on the other side. Let's see, we have a T-18 coming up behind him. Failed completely. Let's see, we have T1 over there, spotting him soon. There it is, on the right side, but T1 doesn't seem to notice it. Now I notice him. The T-18 has a very strong front armor, so it can be really hard to take him on, especially if you are a T1 and don't know what to do. They're just giving him free XP and credits. But yeah, we won either how. So yeah, to sum it up, let's see what we did with crit. His commander, and we spotted damage 37, we spotted a Panzer 1, got 21. 4 hits, total of 153 hit points, quite good alpha damage on those shots. Let's see, damage, didn't do so much, but yeah, didn't last for too long either, so. 5 shots, 5 hits, 5 pens, 200 damage. And repair cost isn't that high either, so goody goody. But yeah, to sum it up, the Japanese premium Type 97 TK is a very agile, very let's say high, good punching tank. And as we noticed, it has a very good gun depression, but I wonder if it is all the way around, since it has this bulk here. I don't think it can point the gun down so much over that bulk. As I know on the Panther 2, or the E50 I mean, when you are turning the turret over these corners here, you all of a sudden has a little bit more gun depression, which means that when you are firing upon someone that is a little bit lower than you, you sometimes have to turn the turret over these corners edges to get the gun down enough on them. But anyhow, that was it, and be sure to check this tank out. If you don't have it, well, I'm sorry, because you can't get it since it's not available in the store. It was a gift tank. As you can see, it's not available in the game at all here. Should be positioned over here somewhere. So yeah, I don't think it's a very good money making tank, since it's only a rank 2. You need to come up to rank 7 or 8 to get some real money making tanks. But anyhow, it's still a fun tank to drive, so test it out and try it out for yourself, and let me know what you think about it. But till that time, take care of each other now, and bye bye then.